What's up guys, welcome back to Daniel Talks Football right here on YouTube. I'm Daniel and we are back with another video. In this video we're going to be doing my Team of the Year predictions where we want EA.com, the official FIFA 23 Team of the Year voting, and we are here to vote for my Team of the Year. Now I'm going to be doing this honestly, I'm not going to be doing this of players I want to see, and I'm genuinely doing this of who I think the best 11 players have been this year. I might as well get straight into it with the goalkeepers. Now, the keepers that are available to vote for are Courtois, Kobel, Mainan, or Mainan, however it's pronounced, Alisson, Ederson, Szczesny, Trapp, Bruno, Luis, and Martinez. Now, there's a couple you can discount immediately. Bruno, great with Morocco in the World Cup, but not going to be my goalkeeper of the year. Same with Martinez, same with Luis, same with Trapp, same with Szczesny, same with Kobel. None of those guys have a chance. After going through them, it's between Courtois, Mainan, Alisson and Ederson. For me, this one's really easy. I'm going to go for Courtois. I just think he's been the best player. I just think he's been the best goalkeeper very easily for me. So for me, he is my goalkeeper of the season. Moving into the defence now. And there are an awful lot of defenders available. I'm just having a look through them now. Wow, there's so many defenders. I'll read through them for you now before we get into who I've picked. There's Marquinhos, Biraghi, no idea. Cancelo, Klaus, Thiago Silva, Davies, Frimpong, Militao, Diaz, Grimaldo, Hakimi, Hernandez, James, Koulibaly, Otamendi, Bremer, Sule, Tomori, Trippier, Van Dijk, Gvardiol, Koundé, Romero, Upamecano and Acuna. Now, players that have to be in here, and there's not many sort of dead certs, to be honest. I'm sitting here sort of looking through it now. There's not many dead certs. Cancelo's been good. I'm going to put him in. This doesn't mean it's the final picks. Cancelo's been fine. Marquinhos, PSG didn't do much. Brazil didn't do that much. Thiago Silva for Chelsea, no. Alphonso Davies, no. Eder Militao, possibly. Might put Eder Militao in for now. Ronaldo, no. Hakimi, possibly. I might put him in as right back again for now. It's really hard. I don't think there's been many top defenders this year. Had Tomori gone to the World Cup and had a good run in that side, I possibly would have considered him, but obviously he didn't end up going. Guardiola is probably someone I'm going to put in just for now. I'm not done with defenders. Don't kick me out yet. Van Dijk, no. I'm not going to put him in. Koundé, no. Romero, no. Is that really my back four? I think I might have that as my back four, to be honest. Cancelo, Militao, Gvardiol and Hakimi. I can't think of anybody else that deserves to be in there more, to be honest. So we'll go with it. If you want to crucify me, crucify me. But I'd put the majority of my research into the midfield. The midfielders we have to pick from are Barella, Bellingham, Berguis, Brozovic, Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, Diaby, Fekir, Fofana, Pedri, Griffo, Rodri, Kamada, Kimmich, Kostic, Kroos, Mane, Marino, Milinkovic-Savic, Modric, Odegaard, Parejo, Pellegrini, Rice, Saka, Tchouameni, Tonali, Valverde, Casemiro, Amrabat, Fernandes, Doan, Enzo Fernandez, Perisic and Rabiot. Right, there's an awful lot of midfielders there, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do what I did for the defenders, and I am going to go through and just sort of pick them as we go through. So we'll start with Barella, Bellingham and De Bruyne, and I'm just going to move through and have a look if there's anybody else that deserves to be in there ahead of them. 3, Pedri, I think he's had a good year for Barcelona. Don't think he beats any of those 3 though. Barella didn't make... I'm going to put him in there instead of Barella. Barella didn't make it to the World Cup with Italy, and that really harms him to try and get into this side. Bernardo Silva, good year, but I'm not going to put him in there. Kimmich, I think, has been quite poor this year. Toni Kroos, no. Modric has to be in there. I think I'll take out Pedri from Modric. For me, Modric has been absolutely incredible. Obviously, getting Croatia to that semi-final, just a dead cert for me. Saka, I think Bellingham has been better. I really do think Bellingham has been better. I've really liked Bellingham this year, and to be honest, I'm not sure if there's going to be anyone who's going to be able to beat him. I don't think there is. If it was just the World Cup, I could go for Enzo Fernandes, but obviously it's not just based off the World Cup, it's based off the full year. And Enzo Fernandes hasn't been better than Bellingham of the year, so Bellingham has got into my team of the year. I'm not quite sure how, but he's done it. And then moving on to the attackers, we have Iago Aspas, Ben Yedder, Benzema, Rafael Leao, Neymar, Vinicius, Dembele, João Felix, Gabriel Jesus, Foden, Gakpo, Haaland, Borja Iglesias, Immobile, Kane, Kolo Muani, Kulusevski, Lewandowski, Martinez, Mbappe, Messi, Nkunku, Nunez, Osimhen, Salah, Son, Terrier, Vlahovic, Giroud and Griezmann. Right. You know what? We'll go from the back this time. We'll go from the back. Let's just start off with putting Giroud, Griezmann and Vlahovic in, and then we can work through from there. I'm not submitting that side, surprisingly. Salah. Salah's been better than Vlahovic, so we'll put him in there for now. Osimhen, he's been really good in the second half of the season. He's been really good so far this season. But I don't know how good he was in the first half of 2022. I can't put him in there, really. Nkunku's been really good. Probably deserves to go instead of Giroud, so we'll make that change. Messi obviously has to go in. We'll take Griezmann out for him. Mbappe has to go in. We'll take... Let's put Mbappe out on the left, because he obviously can play left wing. I'm still looking through Lewandowski possibly as the striker. That looks tempting. I know we've still got Benzema to come though. Haaland. Does Haaland deserve to be in there? It's such a tough one because personally he's been really, really good. But I just don't think I can put him in there. He didn't perform that well with Dortmund either. You've got to remember that. He wasn't that great with Dortmund. So I can't put him in there. I think I've got to go for Benzema. And I can have a front three of Mbappe, Benzema and Messi. I think that's probably the best bet. I think I'm happy with the attack. I'm still not sure about Bellingham. And there's people like Guardiola in the defence. But Guardiola's been really good. Guardiola's been really underrated. I'm going back to look at the defence just once more to check I haven't accidentally missed anyone. Theo Hernandez. Can I put him in there instead of João Cancelo? Possibly. Do I make that change? I'm sticking with João Cancelo even though he hasn't been great in recent weeks. But obviously we're now in 2023, so what's happening now doesn't count. I think I'm going to go with that side actually. I'll have Courtois in goal, João Cancelo at left back, Eder Militao and Gvardiol at centre back with Hakimi at right back, Modric, De Bruyne and Bellingham as the three midfield with Mbappe left, Messi right and Benzema as my striker as I scroll down and click submit vote. What do you make of the side that I have just selected? Let me know in the comments below and I'll catch you all again in the next video. See ya!